My mic's not here. Well, now, hello everybody, and welcome to round 5 of the Corsa Academy Championship. We are here at the Kuwait Reverse Circuit here for round 5. Here, a very interesting lap here at Kuwait here. Very different from the regular track that most drivers had a lot of time on, as we have a provisional pole set by Aristo. So, as our competitors are getting their first laps in, let's go through a run through of the track. So, in turn 1, you have it is a very sharp hairpin. Some drivers prefer to brake, some don't. And then a big sweeping left-hander here. Usually all gas are here. Very high speed corner. And then just stay right on the gas pedal. Go as close as you can on that apex. And then a straight run through to the next apex. Into this very interesting and unique hairpin banked Zandvoortish turn here. Carrying a lot of speed from the previous straight of corners, and you can either brake or just go straight through it. There are multiple lines that you can take. None really known as the best. And then a big sweeping into this hairpin here. Very easy to run off and have your lap deleted. From all the speed that you're taking in. Harsh braking zone, and then going into the chicane. Picks up more speeds before going into another hairpin and going on to the back straight. Long run down into the final chicane. Very harsh braking zone, very easy to hit the wall here. And then just a little right-hander, 90-degree angle, and then a few sweeping curves to end the lap. Okay, so here we go. So Justin out of Indonesia trying to get their first lap in. It was around the outside of Pedro there. Pedro sitting 6th in this one, followed by succeeded by Lothario. And now so a 13.450 best first sector for Justin here. Nice exit onto the straight. Easy to lose a lot of time here. Let's see what line he takes into the chicane. Very nice chicane, does not stall much. Now coming onto the back straight. And that will be a 40.831. That will put him into P5, not a terrible time. So Pedro plays, still sitting in P7, and he goes wide there. That'll disqualify his lap. Now we ride aboard with Tosiek. No lap time so far in this one. Almost collided with the P2 in this qualifying so far. As he runs wide and he will get his lap deleted again. Here's Mr. Lothario coming around the final quarter. Will not improve a 41.831. A big spin out in turn 1 for Lothario. And that will lose them a lot of time. Now here's Justin. Best sectors in 1 and 2 on the trail of this Formula Corsa car. This is going to lose him a lot of time if he has to follow them, or he's just going to face through him. Almost runs wide there. I'm surprised he didn't get his lap deleted. Not coming around the last turn. 40.147 puts him into P4, just behind Danktree. His countryman. Oh, and he hits a wall. Only one Formula Corsa racer for us today. Now here's SK. Great to see the variety of countries racing in this game. There have been people from Latvia, Russia, South Korea, all over the world, and it's such a fun thing to see all this culture and diversity meeting for this love of racing. There's SK. Green first sector. Perfect line through the chicane after the hairpin. Great hairpin line there. As Hot Rod improves on his lap time. 38.164. Now coming around the final corner. So he's on a good lap. Coming around the final corner. He will not improve, however, bad last sector. Now here's Hot Rod. He's got 2 purple sectors, trying to improve even more, and he hits the wall! Tried to improve on his time, but he could not. Now Danktree back on track, trying to get on the front row of the grid. Just back a couple hundredths of a second from Ersta. So in Corsa Academy, you can not race if you are either in the EFL, whatever it's called, or Corsa Endurance Racing League. So these are all very young, rookie, inexperienced drivers where they can show their talent, hopefully get signed to a larger, more prestigious league. And we have a car stopped on track there. It was a Polish. First though, green first sector, gunning for pole position here. He's back almost a whole second behind Hot Rod. Green sector in sector 2. Good corner. Good corner again. He's on pace for a good lap here. He will improve. He will cut his lead, cut his deficit to Hot Rod in half before Hot Rod sets an even faster lap, bringing it to 6:33 tenths of a second in between. Hot Rod's got another purple sector, but it will be deleted just to kind of cut the corner there on the chicane. Too bad he's having that was an absolutely great line on the hairpin. Brilliant line on that hairpin too, and Hot Rod is driving absolute magnificent lines. Now here's Tosiak. He's got green sectors. Tosiak goes up into 6. But he spins out in turn 1. That will lose him a lot of time. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one. Not much time for these competitors to try and improve on the lap. Mr. Lothario has got to set a lap time. They are experienced, and I was not expecting them to be this down low in the grid. Now here they are into their first sector. Weird line. I don't know if he just lost it there in turn 1. SK's right on his gearbox. Yellow sector 1, and they lose control. Safety car is out. Safety car is out. Justin has a chance to go for P3. He's not too far behind, but you will have to get a very good lap here very soon. Mr. Lothario somehow hit the wall in the pit entrance and his car is flipped over. And he will be reset. Shido and P9 are only Formula Corsa racer here. Can't get past Pedro, who is P8 and out of the session, so. I mean, they are in a Corsa car, but still, I feel like you should be able to get better than a guy who's not even in the session. Looks like their lap has been validated for this lap at least, but. And contestants are coming into the pits as the session nears its end. Justin's still out there. Optimistic about getting another lap in. He's got 14 seconds left before session classification starts. Around 30 seconds to get a lap in after the white flag is waved. And I don't know, do they have a blue flag for the? That's stupid. Or it looks like their lap was invalidated.
The flag has been issued.
And Hot Rod improves on his lap again. And that is almost the classified session. SK still has a lap to go. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get it in. Yellow sector 1, weird line into the hairpin chicane. Decent line into the hairpin. Alright, so SK will not improve, and our grid for the race today is set. So in P7 we have, well, okay, they're just going faster than I can, so. So 30 laps around this circuit as we are underway with the formation lap. So as the final car comes to grid, safety car will slot in behind. And we're about ready to get this one underway. After 5 lights, we will be
The
underway
last
here.
car has gridded.
So it's 5 lights and away we go here at Kuwait for round 5. He immediately takes the inside line there. And yeah, that's not a very good view. Hot Rod has maintained his position in P1. Arista has lost position into P4 now. SK up into P3, and now he's got Lothario hot on his tail. Down the inside! And Arista loses the position to Lothario. I do believe or no, he kept it. And now Arista gets a move back done on SK. SK already has a 6-second time penalty. Kosiak already has a 9-second time penalty. Hot Rod already has the fastest lap. Danktree up into P2. Started down in P4, I'm pretty sure. Or P3. He just hit the wall pretty hard there. Grid pretty fairly spread out already in this one after 1 lap. Now here's a close battle going into the hairpin. Arista's right on his tail. Could not get the move done. Now into the final corner of the lap. Any heroics? No. Now into the hairpin. Great overtaking opportunity. Could not get it down the inside. Now he takes the inside line through turn 2. Into turn 3. Going into the hairpin. And he just cut that corner. Very blatantly. Both have a good exit. Arista trying to go down the inside. Arista makes the move stick. And he's back into P2. And we have a car stopped on it's Lothario on the turn 10 chicane. And they're back underway. Not Mr. Lothario's day in this one, as he hits the wall again. SK already coming into the pits. Now a good battle here between the Corsa car and, who is this? Can't quite tell. Hot Rod fastest lap, 38.248.
Virtual safety car deployed.
And virtual safety car is out. Alright, we will keep a eye on to see if anyone pits here, as we're under the virtual safety car here still. Hot Rod coming around, no pit. He hasn't got a penalty yet.
Green flag will be issued in 5.
And we're about to go back into regular racing here.
1.
SK still in 7th after a pit stop. He's got to get past the Formula Corsa car and Athario if he wants to get back to where he was. So Cheetah's into the pits. This sends SK into P6 as he had a little loss of control there. And now Athario, he's got Hot Rod on his tail, about to close in. 8 laps through in this one. And he will let Mr. No, Hot Rod through, but I think he got hit there. So everybody on the grid has penalties except for Hot Rod and SK. SK, he pitted to get rid of his previous penalties as Danktree hits the wall there. As we go into turn 16, Danktree gets past the Corsa car. So there is a 1-pit rule or disqualification here. Arista has fallen to 5th. I do believe that he had a pit stop. He's being requested to cede position to the number 3, Justin, and he just hit something, I don't know exactly, but now he has a stop and go 30-second penalty. This will not count to his pit stop. No rain in this one yet. We'll see when Escorter decides to bring that out. Shake up the grid a little bit. Now here's Arista. Still in P5, but behind Mr. Athario. I don't know how Athario got past him. Oh, as he loses the back into turn 16 there. Just up into P4 as just getting out of the pits. He will be lapped by the leader as he comes out of the pits. Oh, what happened there? He got hit from behind and spun out there. Very unlucky day for Arista. And now Hot Rod has come into the pits. He had a 19-second time penalty, and Arista has a very bad crash there. Let's see where he will come out. Where is Danktree? Just rounding the final corner. Will he be able to unlap himself? He hasn't started out of the pits yet. And he will unlap himself. No, Daintree goes into the lead. Daintree into the lead. Just a random dude will unlap himself. As Alright finally comes out of the pits in P2. Mr. Lothario in P3 still has been lapped. Aristo in P4. 24-second time penalty. Alright has the fastest lap in this one. But Alright is very far behind, and now SK comes out of the pits for the second time today. Mr. Lothario into the pits. He was in P4. 12 seconds, and then a switch of tires. A little bit of darkening skies here. We'll see if Lothario has anything planned in terms of weather. Arista in P3 has a stop and go penalty plus 27 seconds. This is not good. Just a random dude has a chance of overtaking him as he goes into the pits. Lothario comes out of the pits. Then find him. So Aristo is in the pit. Just random will overtake him. Will Lothario. Lothario coming around. Or no? Is he not? Okay, no. He still has to get a full lap in before Aristo starts back. He is just coming out of the pits now. Comes out behind Lothario and the Corsa car. Just random into P3 now. Only 6-second time penalty. A good amount of penalty time for this point in the race. Daintree has an 18-second time penalty. I do not believe he has pitted yet. And losing time rapidly to Hot Rod. His time is running out. Hot Rod coming around the rear straight as Daintree rounds the final turn. Mr. Lothario riding in P4, trailing just behind the leader, trying to unlap themselves. At least one lap. Hot Rod closing in on the gearbox of Lothario here. Fastest lap for Lothario in this one, so he does have the pace to overtake Lothario. As if we got a battle into this one, no, it's just the Corsa car being a chud and not letting a position to be taken. I don't know if collisions are off, but it seems every time people have come close to the Corsa car, there has not been collisions as just a random hits the wall. Trying to unlap themselves, closing in on the leader. Oh, and I think Daintree had a spin. He's getting back underway, but he lost a lot of time there. And he cut a corner again. 21-second time penalty now. So if we follow Hot Rod, he's around quarter or two behind as he runs wide there. And now a random dude into the pits. Aristo will try and overtake him while he's in the pits. Coming around, trying to unlap himself. Or no, he will get the position done. And overtakes. Only a 9-second time penalty, not too bad. But the bad thing for him is that he's 2 laps behind Hot Rod and the leaders. As we go to the Skycam, you can see the gap between Mr. No, not Mr. Hot Rod and Danktree. Sorry that my camera is a little slow here. As they go through the hairpin. They're keeping position. Now Hot Rod! Hot Rod gets the move done! Through is Hot Rod. And it gets a great hairpin turn there. Brilliant move there from Hot Rod. Gets back into the lead, and Danktree now has to serve a 21-second time penalty. He will possibly lose P2 as well, down to Aristo, but he does have a 9-second time penalty, so it's not like he has no penalties either. Aristo is 2 laps down right now, as Athario and just a random round the final stretch. 23 laps in this one, 7 left. In round 5 of the Corsa Academy Championship. Just a random and Athario very close together here. And just a random is fighting for position here with Athario. So he does have a position to get up into P4 as they round the first turn. Very good line there from Athario, and he is keeping up his best pace that we've seen from him this game. From this race. Sorry. Rounds a corner, loses the tail a little bit. Athario does. Heavy braking there. Perfect line. Dario seems to have a little bit better exits out of every corner and has better straight line speed. Almost hits the wall there going into the chicane. And as he rounds turn 1, he has definitely separated himself. Now Danktree is into the pits. We'll see if he gets overtaken. Or unlapped by anyone at least. Russo will unlap himself once. He has to bust it down to unlap himself twice and get the move done. Though as Danktree out of the box now. Let's see where he will come out. And it will be a set of Athario and Aristo as he maintains P2. Now SK to the pit. He finally got the move done on Cheeto, but now he is down. Again, off the pit stop. 24-second time penalty being served here. So this Athario and just a random dude battle has been heating up here in this one. Still very close between these two. Athario, 15-second time penalty. Just a random dude, 3. So right now, just a random dude does have the lead when we go to the final standings, but now Aristo has a stop and go, so he's gonna have to serve that, and Athario will be promoted into P3 off of that, most likely. We'll see. So Aristo into the pits. So now Aristo. Very long time here. Danktree will round around, and he will get up into B2. Or I think he was already up in B2. And now Mr. Athario. He's coming through, and he will unlap himself. No, he will overtake him. And just a random dude will overtake him as well. Now back to that fight between just a random dude and Athario. They almost touched there. I think they did, but I don't know why collisions were off. Big daring move down the inside by just a random dude. Will he make the move stick? Yes, he will. I do believe collisions are off, or I'm just laggy very much.
Checkered flag has
Really
been
in battle. Checkered flag. Oh, and out of nowhere, Mr. Athario goes off. He loses position to Aristo, and he has a 24-second time penalty, so he will not be able to get that back. Tragedy for Mr. Athario on the final lap. And Aristo will salvage a P2 finish there, provisionally, but we will see. Danktree in P2. So that is the session classification, Mr. Athario, driver of the day. P8 to P5, brilliant drive. Did not get the result he wanted, but Mr. Hot Dog sure did. The American taking home a Indonesia's sandwich podium. So, from VSN, thank you for watching, and we'll hope you tune in for the next one.